I'm about to spill the beans on what is cooking in the Tampa Bay housing market for 2024. This is going to be my bold prediction, so buckle up because we're going to take a deep dive into what you can expect in the market for Tampa Bay in 2022. Now, before I drop some truth bombs, let's break down some crucial elements that shape the real estate landscape. We're going to talk about recent Fed meetings, Redfin's predictions regarding rates in 2024, and of course, the local Tampa Bay housing numbers for November. Trust me, you're in for some surprises. Now, first things first, let's chat about the Fed. In a nutshell, they've decided to keep the interest rates steady, quashing any rumors of the imminent rate hikes. Now, this decision impacts mortgage rates. They said that we're looking at 3 rate drops this year. Now, these are drops, not hikes. Towards the end of 2023, we saw some significant drops. At one point, we hit 8%, but right after the Fed announcements in November, we ended up closing out 2023 in the high 6% and as low as 6.6%. But hold on now, what does this mean for the overall economy? Well, that's a bit of a mixed bag. I'm Chris Johnson, your Tampa Bay Realtor, and I make videos on what it's like to live, relocate, and invest in the Tampa Bay area. If you're looking to make a move in or out of the area, our team would love to hop on a discovery call so we can discuss your personal needs. Our information is going to be below, so you can contact us in the form in the description below. Now, the thing is, I'll give you some honest tips if you're a buyer or a seller right now, and at the end of the day, some folks will comment saying, here's another realtor trying to sell me something, but the truth is, people need to move, and it's my job on this channel to give you the facts, the, so to speak, boots on the ground facts, as I'm a data-driven person, and that is why we get many calls from people here on YouTube wanting us to help them because there's no fluff from our team. So with these rate cuts, we are most likely not going to see anything significant until Q3, Q4 of 2024, since the Fed is trying to figure out how to do this soft landing. Now, let's move on to the predictions we're seeing from Redfin, Fannie Mae, and even the Zillows of the world. So overall, we're seeing these entities predicting about a 1% decline in home prices. And looking at this graph, it's anywhere between predicting a 2.4% increase to no change at all to even a 1.7% decline. Now, considering the roller coaster that we had in 2023, it's a prediction worth dissecting. Interest rates have been doing the limbo, and this has both buyers and sellers really rethinking their game plans on what they want to do. Now let's look at how the local Tampa Bay market shaped up recently, as the November 2023 numbers were recently released, and I'm super sorry that it takes a while for these numbers to come out, and I know you're probably already interested in December numbers at this point, but I promise you I'll continue to keep you up to date and make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of those videos. Now let's start with Hillsborough County. Year over year, we saw an almost 12% drop in sales. Now this is no surprise as we knew inventory was low, but looking at the median home prices, it grew 6.3% to 425,000. Now, correlating with the drop in sales was the inventory levels, which also dropped 9% year over year. Now, overall, in Hillsborough County, we really saw things kind of cool in November. We did see that 12% drop in sales, which kind of is significant. We haven't really seen sales levels at this, low amount since January, earlier in the year, January 2023, which historically is a slow seasonal month anyways. Now, going back, this could also be the effect of the 8% rate that we hit in October-November timeframe. So the numbers could be a little skewed, but overall, I would say it's still fairly accurate for us to put as a data point. Now, in Pasco County, there has almost a 7% jump in closed sales. Now, keep in mind, Pasco has a lot of new construction, which does not get included into these data forms. If you didn't know, we do specialize with new builds as well, so if you're interested in those numbers or any of those homes, just send us a comment down below or shoot us an email either way. Now, median sales prices dropped 0.2%, which really isn't that significant to even mention, so it kind of held steady right at the 394,000. Now, I also want to keep something in mind, as Pasco County does include the likes of Wesley Chapel, Land O'Lakes, Odessa. Those are very popular suburbs and pockets, but it's also going to be in these lesser priced areas such as Newport Richey, Holiday, Dade City, even Zephyr Hills. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with places like Zephyr Hills and Dade City because they are actually rapidly growing and we're getting a lot of folks inquire on it and we're seeing tons of new builds over there, but they are a very lower price point areas compared to Wesley Chapel, Land Lakes, and Odessa, so just keep in mind. Pending sales dropped 3.6%. We didn't see much change in active listings either. The actual sales numbers will be skewed due to new construction. Pasco has the most new construction compared to any other county in our area, like I said. And look at the super hot Pinellas County numbers. I mean, Pinellas County is continuing to skyrocket. 7% increase in sales, a whopping 16.3% increase in price, and active inventory increased 13% as well. Lots of activity going on in Pinellas County. Pinellas County is getting a lot of attention these days. So these are my bold prediction for Tampa Bay housing market. I believe as a whole, we're going to see a 3 to 5% appreciation in home prices. There's also so much pent up demand, even from the buyers we are talking to since last year. As the rates continue to slip or even hold steady, I believe more and more people are going to come off of the sidelines and enter into the market. Another prediction I have is I believe we will see more investors looking for long-term rentals in our area, as we are also seeing many younger generations wanting to live near the downtown core area, and these areas are super expensive and they cannot afford some of these home prices, so they are okay to rent as opposed to finding something a little farther out in the suburbs that meet their price point. Now, prime opportunity on long-term rentals in Tampa and St. Petersburg. Made a video regarding this and going in depth, so click up here if you want to watch that one. Next, I believe as a nation, we will see over 4 million sales, and that number may even be closer to the 4.3 million sales. And bringing it back locally, I also believe with another prediction, more and more people will lean towards new construction who have time to build a home. So that's 6 months to 8 month period. Again, if you need help with new construction, we have all the information on inventory, updated pricing, so just reach out to us, drop a comment below if you want it, or even just send us an email. Now, lastly, I feel we will hover anywhere between 6.4 and 6.9% mortgage rates, which will average out to about 6.6 or 6.7% or so. I also believe areas such as Wesley Chapel, Riverview, Odessa, I will even say Land O'Lakes are going to dominate most of the sales for families. St. Pete will continue to see tremendous growth as the northern part of St. Pete is developing rapidly. Now, here's some tips I have for home buyers and sellers, and I'll even include those big builders. So for buyers, seize the opportunity. Inventory will be picking up, but also means that competition from other folks are going to start coming in. And these are also people that have been waiting on the sidelines in all of 2023. Now for sellers, pricing is key, and I'm not afraid to say it. You might need to list under what you initially thought. It's the reality check that we all need right now. And builders, keep those incentives flowing. First-time home buyers, especially the ones that we have been working with, are benefiting from that significantly. Now, before I wrap this up, I do want to give a huge shout out to all of you, the viewers, the commenters, the skeptics, the supporters. Your engagement fuels this channel, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. As we step into 2024, it's a new chapter for Tampa real estate. Let's navigate it together. Drop your thoughts below, and let's keep the conversation going. If you have thoughts of buying or selling, our team would love to be your real estate resource, so just reach out to us. Our information is going to be below, and it's also in the description. We have a contact form that you can fill out, and we'll respond to you ASAP. So until next time, we will catch you next week for the new video. I'm Chris Johnson, your Tampa Bay Realtor, and please give this video a like and make sure you subscribe to our channel.